What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is early in the morning, but we got a very exciting video today. I'm excited for the video, but before we do any of that, we need to make a few stops. Your boy's low on energy. I'm gonna need me some coffee and a Red Bull. So let's get coffee, let's get our Red Bull, and then we gotta make one stop because today we're gonna be cutting up our Porsche Cayenne. Now, if you guys have been following the channel for some time now, you'll notice that my Porsche Cayenne doesn't look like a regular Cayenne. So we've cut the front bumper, we've cut the rear bumper. There's some stuff happening at the cemetery over here. A whole bunch of police presence, maybe vandalism. The Cayenne doesn't look like a regular Cayenne. The front bumpers are cut, the rear bumpers are cut. And today we're gonna be doing more cutting by adding fender vents or fender louvers, whatever you want to call them. Now, I've seen a few people do this mod. I wouldn't even call it a mod. I've seen a few people do it. It always turns out nice. They always look nice. It's always different. And I'm all about the nice and different stuff. So let's get our coffee, grab some energy, get our Red Bull for a backup, and let's get to cutting on this Porsche. Now, I do a medium iced coffee with caramel and toasted almond. I got my coffee, it's smacking today. I got my wake up wrap, I'm about to tear that apart. Now we gotta head to Walmart, grab the grinder that we need, and we can get to cutting. Yo, these Broncos are so sick. Those Bronco, oh, that's like the, damn, I forgot what it's called. It's like the top trim one. It's not the Raptor, it's the one below that. But those Raptors are so sick. When I move back to California, I'm planning on keeping the Porsche, but I definitely want like a Cybertruck or a Raptor. Cybertruck, I don't know anymore. All right, we are in Walmart. They got the music blasting. It's like 11 something now. Maybe, do I need another extension cord just to be safe? Yeah, let me grab an extension cord just to be safe because I don't know if it'll reach all the way. And where are the angle grinders? What we got here? Damn, what do we have here? Their supply is looking real low. And I'm gonna have to call, oh wait, angle grinders right there. I guess I'll go with that one. Honestly, in California, this was so annoying, but I understood it because there's a lot of crime out there. But here, it's just annoying. Everything's behind glass. I just want to get my stuff and be gone. I grabbed my angle grinder. It only took 40 minutes, but we got it. We got to go to Lowe's, grab me a little cutting wheel, and then we can start cutting. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very nervous. I'm stupid nervous for this. This guy, that guy was looking kind of sus. All right, pulled up to the Lowe's. Gonna be the last stop for the day. And I need a angle grind, or I need the cutting wheel. I need a metal cutting wheel, something very thin, something very precise, other than my hand, but I need the cutting wheel. I'm just gonna go with this single cutoff wheel. I don't need more. There's a ton of cutoff wheels in my day, but one should be plenty. And I went with the DeWalt one, something high quality. My only concern is this 13,300 RPM rate, which is, I don't know how high the other one goes, but this one, the 13 should be more than enough. Oh my God. This thing is nuts. That fat intercooler up front. Ah, I ruined it with that shit on top. That bed cover. Look at it. You know, I'm here. I may as well just get gas. I'm not going anywhere, but I need gas anyway. Look at it. Sick. Whole world. That is. Now, I purposely sabotaged my car. I disconnected both mass airflow sensors, but there's a perfectly good reason. So, on Christmas Eve, I was sent an email about a collaboration request, and I was like, huh, that's weird. I'm not really like a big YouTuber, whatever. But sure enough, I received the product, And I want to give a huge shout out to the homies at Foxwell. They sent me this free of charge, nothing. And it comes with a nice little carrying case and everything. And I played around with this a little bit, right? And it has some really like cool features. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug this in. As you guys can see, I do have a check engine light right there, obviously. So we're gonna see what this thing is really about. So with our device plugged in, we can go ahead and check out a few different things. You got your OBD2 where you can read all your codes, clear them, whatever. And you got your emissions check right here, which I thought was actually pretty cool. With the emission side, we can see everything here is good. Fuel is good, no misfire, evap, air, O2s, all that good stuff. So we're good, but we still have that pesky check engine light. So let's go ahead and go back into our main system, which is the OBD2, and check out what's actually going on. Okay, so we see we have some codes that need to be pulled up. So let's check this out and see what's going on. Let's check out ECU1. We can read the codes and see what we have. Now, 5 codes, and you can see it's brand specific, manufacturer specific. It says Porsche right there. Right there, it says Porsche. Now, my day-to-day OBD doesn't even do that. I got this one. This one is junk, trash, garbage. I will be throwing that out. But we got this one here. It literally tells me, oh my God. This one here literally tells me everything. And it doesn't just give me like the little codes and no reason behind it. It tells me what's going on. So P1092, electrical fault, and we have 5 codes, which is crazy. What else? Whatever that is. I mean, it tells you right there, but let's see. Electrical faults, system to lean at idle, bank 2, and some auxiliary emission stuff. So 5 faults just from disconnecting the O2 or the mass airflow, which I did not even think it would cause all of that. Let's see what else we got here. So on the freeze frame, we can check out a few different things, see what our fuel is looking like, load value, coolant temp, fuel trim, all of that good stuff. Vehicle, oh, I didn't even notice you can do that. Didn't notice you can do all of that. Intake temp 54. Nice. I didn't know you can do all of this stuff with this. Damn, that's actually pretty cool. You can test the O2 sensors, onboard monitoring. Let's see, vehicle information. You can check out the VIN. Hold on, if it show, I gotta make sure it doesn't show the actual VIN. That's my VIN. That's my VIN. Damn, that's actually pretty cool. All right, outside of the VIN, what else can we do here? I want to go back to that emissions thing actually, because I've never seen that in like something this small, but I also don't go looking for it. So this is new to me. This is actually really cool to be honest. This is actually really cool. This is all extra information I didn't even know I can get. Now, if let's say you don't want to go through anything, you can just press this I am button. And this is actually good for those that are in California before you get your car smogged. So you can go here to I am, everything's ready to go. It's pulled up. You don't got to go through the menu. Boom. All right there. Now, California, I know it's a little bit crazy when it comes to like modifying cars and doing all that extra stuff, but this actually helps really well. Like if you go ahead and put some caps on your car, some high flow caps, some test pipes, whatever, and you don't got that little sticker like for the intake and stuff, this can tell you exactly what you got to do. This can tell you before you go ahead and waste money and get your car smogged. Shout out to the good homies at Foxwell for sending me this. This will 100% be my daily, because I didn't even know this stuff is like possible. Now, I forgot one more thing. If you got a code, or if you got a car and it doesn't pull up your code, you can go here to code lookup and you can input the exact code and it'll tell you what code it is. Now, if you have a car that is not on here for some reason, which I doubt it would be or wouldn't be, but you can look up specific codes just in case it doesn't show. Now, for this one, I remember one's like P0109, something like, or 105, something like that, right? So you can actually put the code in here. It's kind of hard to do with one hand though. Okay, so for this one, this is a random code. I'm just gonna put in P0105, 103, whatever. Let's do 102 for the culture, right? So this is a random code. I don't know what it is, but if I put it in and if I get this code on my car, it'll show up as, let's see, mass or volume airflow sensor A circuit low. So if I go back and I put, let's say 5, right? Or yeah, let's do that, right? It literally, if your car isn't on this thing and you don't know the codes, you can do it all from here, which is actually pretty freaking cool, and I like that. Okay, let's go ahead and plug these mass flow sensors back in and clear these codes, and we should be good. Plug that back in, right there. Plug this back in, right there. Car sounds a lot better. And let's get these codes cleared with our new toy. Let's see this. OBD. Still got the check engine light. It's not, I mean, it will go away by itself, but I want to clear it and see if this thing actually works. Okay, ECU bank 1, read them codes. Still have the same 5 codes. If we go down to erase codes, let's erase them. I want to see in real time. Oh, gone just like that. Damn, I didn't even get to capture it on camera. Information die, sick. So yeah, I actually really do like this thing. What else can it do? Ported, onboard monitoring. Oh. Let's pick a random one. What is this? I don't know what any of this stuff does, but I guarantee you there's people out there with more information than me that can very well use this to its full potential. Yeah, this is actually really cool. Again, shout out to the homies at Foxwell, sent this cool thing out. I have way more knowledge on the car than I thought I would have or thought I would need. And this is actually going to become super helpful when I go back to the desert because, like I said, California and emissions, not together, not cool. All right, let's throw this wheel on and get back to the cribbo. I need coolant. I had to make some room in the garage so I can pull this thing in. That should be good enough. Yeah, that should be perfect. I am not gonna lie to you guys. I am beyond nervous, but we're gonna learn together. Not even learning. I've installed a whole wide body kit and I'm here nervous just to cut into the hood of my car. These are the intake, or well, the hood louvers that are gonna be installed. Place it there. Place it there. I just want to make sure I got this thing even. The heck? There we go. Make sure I got this thing even. So I'm gonna put a line down the middle and then measure from end to end. But before doing any of that, I'm gonna have to wipe this thing down so the paint or so the tape will stick, and I can make sure everything is straight and good to go. Switch to the wide angle. I don't even think that's centered. I might have to throw down another line to center it, but it doesn't have to be all the way center because we're not really doing anything, like, you know what I mean, but I'm gonna have to do another line of tape. There you go, that actually looks a lot better. So now I gotta find out where am I gonna place these things at. Let's grab one. Yeah, this side is good. if I place it right there, I think that should be like the benchmark, or maybe like right here to give it a little bit more space. Yeah, I think right there should be good. So what I can do is I'm gonna do a line of tape along here, make sure that's even, and then I can place the other one on the same line. Actually, I do a line there and a line on top, just make sure I have them all on the same line. All right, so after a little bit of messing with that top line, I had to make sure it was all even, which for the most part it is. This bottom line can be adjusted a little bit higher up, but from here it looks pretty even. So I'm actually gonna bring this up maybe not even an inch, and just to make sure this thing is even. That actually looks so much better. That actually looks way better. Let's see. Maybe I'll bring it up a little bit more from the top. Yeah, I gotta bring this up a little bit more. That looks way better and actually even now. Cool, so now I'm gonna measure from here to here. Actually, I'm gonna tape this off, but I'm gonna measure from here to here and see what the measurement is, and then do the same from there to there. Okay, so this is the final area of where it's gonna sit. I made sure to put the tape a little bit inward, so I cut less. That way it sits nice and flush and you won't see like any cuts or anything. So I made sure to, I gotta add a little bit more tape there, but I made sure to cut it a lot less than what's needed. So like, as you can see right here, maybe an inch on both sides in, and you actually only need to cut whatever the width this is. So I can go ahead and add another thing of tape on top here, and that should be good. That should be small enough. Okay, so this is my 15-inch marker right there. So I'm gonna take another piece of tape and do a straight line down, and that will be the inside of the fender loop or the hood louver. And then right here will be the final resting place for that intake, or that, Jesus Christ, I don't know why I keep saying that. So I'm gonna do both of them just to see if it looks visually even, and that should be good. It looks visually even to me, unless I'm tripping. It looks visually even. I need a second opinion. Okay, so after a second opinion, that one was actually a little off. So it was like straight, but it had to be curved in more like that one is. So now they are exactly even, and now I can start cutting. It's gonna be the scary part. These are all marked up. I can go ahead and remove them. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw down like a blanket or something on the engine bay, so no, so no sparks. You know, sparks and oil probably cause fire. These also came with double-sided tape, so I'm gonna put this inside since it's been in the cold for a minute, let that adhesive warm up, and stick to what we need it to stick to. I couldn't find like a blanket that I wanted to use, and I'm not gonna like mess up a nice blanket, so I just figure if I used one of these cardboard boxes here, it should be good enough. I'm gonna have to cut like a slit in there so this thing can slide over. I have cut the perfect slit, so I can go ahead, lower this down. That's good. It's not gonna close, obviously. And now we can cut. Your boy is terrified. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, friends, it's time. Safety goggles on. Protection first. Got the grinder angled the right way. And it's time to make our first cut. I'm terrified. All right, let's get it. All right, first cut. Now there's 2 layers to the hood, and just gotta make sure I went through both layers, and it did, so we can finish cutting. I'm gonna go as slow as possible. All right, all 4 corners have been cut. I don't want to touch it because I'll take it. All right, I'm gonna have to discard of this. Now we have a new task here. We have to get off this under shield thing, which it shouldn't be hard. Majority it's already done. I can just take the grinder, and cut that portion, and then cut that portion, and then that should be it. This I can just take off with like pliers or something. What if I can take both off with pliers, actually? Yeah, I don't think so. All right, so we were able to get everything off with the pliers and came out pretty decent. Now, I'm gonna go grab one of the intakes and just do like a little test fit and see how it sits. I don't know why I keep saying intakes, bro. So this is gonna be the final position. As you can see, it wiggles around a bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a Sharpie or a marker and then just like outline where it needs to sit just to make sure it sits perfect. I just realized I'm actually pretty stupid because I'm marking this thing as if the tape is gonna be there, but it's not. So pretty much played myself. I'm gonna have to go take the tape off on this side, but I'm gonna do this later. I have a silver marker I can use, but I'm gonna have to take the tape off of this side and then remark it so it's just better. All right, on to side number 2. Now that I got that out the way, the nerves are gone, and at this point, it's just having fun. All right, we got this one done. I feel like I definitely should be wearing gloves, but it's kind of too late for that, and it's attached to the glue underneath. So pop this off with the flathead. Get that thing free, just like that. Yeah, this is the only thing left. Yeah, I can get this out with the pliers. Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. Okay, now that we have everything done, we can go ahead and remove the tape, clean up the edges. I can already tell this is gonna leave some BS, bro. I can already tell. Bro, I almost pulled a fatal mistake. This is my acetone, and this is my paint stripper. I almost used the paint stripper as acetone to clean up the edges so I can put that tape down, or so I can put the vent down and it'll stick right. It's almost a fatal mistake. Anyway, grab our acetone, go inside, wipe the vents down. We're surface already prepped, and let me get a blade. I got a fresh new pack of blades. And yeah, that should be good. All right, almost done, boys. Both of them are double taped up, ready to go. Make sure this thing is good. Get that nice and smooth down there. I wanna make sure this is good as well. I'm gonna clean the edges one more time. All right, I wipe down the edges with acetone. Is this the right one? This is the right one. Now, I have to be very careful on how I lay this thing down because, like I said, it has to be like even across the board. So I'm gonna lay them down before I put the tape on, or before I, So I laid them down, and we're gonna have to put tape down so they are even across the board. Maybe push that in like that. That actually looks better. Let's do the same with this one. That's a bit too much. Does that look good? I think this one has to go over a little bit. That's actually good. That's good, perfect. All right, so I threw down tape on the outers because it's all about the angle with these, and like making sure they're level. So right now they're angled, so I'm gonna take this one off And actually, I'm gonna put another thing of tape down there just to like triple check. All right, we're all good to go. Now we can finally mount these things. All right, finally got this thing all good. Make sure our placement is good. Perfect. Stick that down there. Get that on there, nice and sturdy. And we can go ahead, look at that, perfect, perfect. Go ahead and remove this tape. And then one side is on. And just like that, both of our hood vents are on. Not going anywhere, not going anywhere. Take this tape off, and I'm gonna take this thing to the car wash actually. It needs a good one. Hood vents are on, going to the car wash. See how it looks underneath. Oh, that looks so sick. That looks so sick. That looks so tough, bro. I don't know why these things didn't come with some type of hood vents from factory. Oh, that looks so sick. Oh, I don't know, it's not closing. Oh, that looks tough. I gotta get into sunlight, but dude's jumping his car, so I'll wait. But damn, it's been a minute since I've been excited about an install. Damn. When I had my Z, I tried to do Nismo hood vents, and they're like little slits, and I messed up so bad. That was before I had any angle grinding experience, but damn, bro. This is like making up for so much. It's like all the cars that I've had, I've done some iteration of my Z to that car. So like, for example, my first E46, I put a wing on it. My 350Z had a wing. Second E46, I wanted to do like another wing, but I always wanted a duckbill for my Z. So I put a duckbill on the second E46. And of course I had the hood vents and everything on the Z. Now we got the hood vents on the Porsche. It's been a minute since I've been excited about an install, bro. I gotta get this thing in the sunlight ASAP. I gotta see what this thing is looking like. Damn, that looks so sick. This thing definitely needs to go to the car wash though, 100%. Definitely gotta go to the car wash, get all this metal shavings out of here. Just went up to the car wash. This place doesn't take cash. They take card only, but I got cash, so it's whatever. I use my card, but we don't need to go too crazy on the wash. We just need something to get the grime and stuff off. Okay, cool. Got the car somewhat clean. We got tacos. We're gonna go we just cleaned it. We're gonna go take this thing into some off-road action and enjoy our food. Something I like to do whenever I come to this taco spot is just literally go up on here and cross over. Only because I'd have to go all the way out, make a U-turn, make another U-turn just to go in where that black car came in. And this is just faster. And I get to use the truck for what it's for. Like, it's nothing crazy. Yeah, there's some dips and divots and stuff, but I mean, it's literally like, that's really the only thing I'm worried about, TBH. So I don't know what this place is, but what I do know is no one's ever here. People play like cricket here, and you can just, it's literally just an open field, and then there's like some containers or whatever, but you literally just sit here and chill out, mind your business, and that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna eat my tacos and I'm gonna enjoy it. That's gonna do it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it and you want to see more, you know, fun small stuff like this, leave a like, subscribe, and let me know what else can we do to this. I gotta find some wheels because I got them big tires in the garage, and I can't leave the car on jack stands. The HOA is gonna complain. I'm not trying to hear that, but it is what it is.